Hey guys, welcome to another episode. Was just chatting with a buddy and got out of the call and was doing some runs here. Found a staff of the Mage with, I don't know, it's rare that I find any staff of mana or anything, so I kind of wanted to keep on to it. If this was a wand of Mage, that'd be pretty crazy. It's hard to find anything that's actually good on a wand of mana, and Topaz only goes up to 10%. Thought that was kind of cool. Found this amulet. It's actually got pretty high stats. I don't know if it's useful for anything. Usually HP isn't a go-to stat, but whatever. This I don't think I've ever found before. So it's basically Defiance, Zodiac, Enhanced Vision. That's kind of cool. And spell levels is not really a huge one. A huge penalty, that is. I guess I'll keep it. I don't really know what it's used for, but maybe I'll use it on my monk or something. And basically just going through level 1, looking for some Ocula Mare action. I think I got all the bosses on this one though, so.
Good day. How may I serve you?
And I kind of just did a really long crypt game earlier. So I think I'm going to go more for the shield over here. Just some level 1 change of pace. Man, that's a packed corner. Those little buggers are actually pretty good at dodge and flash. They kind of just go in for a nip, and then while I'm stuck in invulnerability frames, they come back in and they come unscathed. Maybe I'll try Fury a little bit here. Alright, what did we get? Elixir Magic, cool.
I have no room.
Nothing really good, it seems like. kind of forget just how quick these runs go because the life just so low on these enemies. I don't know if I want to do the butcher. I'm not sure if what I can get from him.
Spirits of the dead are now avenged.
Man, he drops a lot of items now.
I do not have a spell ready.
Okay. Not needed. New game time.
The smell of death surrounds me. Fresh meat. Not enough mana. Spirits of the dead.
I think that's a cask of radiance.
No.
Yeah, okay. Oh, and there's the ghost here, so that's good. That means we get a little bit of a little drop bonus. One of the Patreons paid for that, so kind of helps us with our search. Staff a charged bolt. Okay. Actually, I heard a helm drop. It was probably the boss. Oh no, he's still alive. Okay, a bangle. I'll try and round up the enemies here and just kind of sneak in and grab it. Okay, should just be the ghost boss left. Maybe I already found it. I don't know where it went. Oh, he's right in the middle here. Okay. Alira had mentioned one of his videos that the mage damage looks pretty poor at end game, but I can kind of see it. Like, if you come in here with like a gladiator that's decked out, or like a scout that does 1,300 damage per shot, like I bet you're gonna obviously clean through like the church. But uh, I don't know. I think if you play more defensively and you don't warp in like an idiot like I do, like you're probably not gonna need nearly as much mana. And I lose a lot of my build because, you know, I want mana. Like right now I have like 753, which is not actually as much as I'd want. I'd want, well, a little bit more spell levels. But 750 plus is like, you know, my minimum. I like to have 800 or 850 if I can. But if you like never warp in, you first off don't need the teleport cost. Which actually, I'm kind of curious what teleport does cost. Oh, it only costs 15 mana? Holy cow. I really thought teleport was like 80 mana or something at the start. Okay, well, you don't need, I guess, 30 mana to teleport in to teleport out. And your Novas cost, let's see here, 100 mana. So about 160 mana of my pool brings me down to like 600 mana. That's just to do like a Nova combo. So if you're not doing Nova combos and you're just like using flat fireballs, I really don't think you're gonna need that kind of defensive capability. Not to mention it's a little bit easier to dodge on a mage. Maybe in a quest you don't really have the teleport as an option. So I could see the quest being an issue, but as far as gameplay goes, like you could probably clear the crypt a lot earlier than you realistically should, just because you can kind of cheese so many types of enemies. But as far as gear goes, yeah, like some pieces are pretty premium. I'd say if you have the Joker's beak, you're leagues ahead. Like, unless you don't use mana. If you don't use mana charges, then like, you know, that's a different story. But if you use mana charges, then yeah, like you need the Joker's beak. The Joker's armor though, it really isn't like anything crazy. Like, you know, 2 spell levels isn't really outrageous. 26 DFE is, it's average. Like if you have the Plate of Meditation though, that's actually a really good like armor piece that I used before on like my lower spell level builds, but that has like 5 spell levels. That's, you can find that probably in caves and stuff. And the spells, like the formula at least, seems to be set so that like once you get past the, wow, there's a lot of them. Once you get past, I think like 30, like I want to say like 31 or 32, spells start to do like a lot more damage comparatively. It's like, I know exponentially is the word, but like it just almost seems like I dropped my spell level from like 31 to 28, and it's like, holy fuck, that's a really huge difference for me. But realistically, it's like, you know, 3 spell levels when you're like low level, that means like nothing. So I think as long as you have over like, you know, 30, 33 spell levels, you can really clean house with a lot of challenges. I still don't think it's anywhere near like a scout who had like, you know, similar quality gear, but stunned like fucking crazy. Ugh. Yeah, it's a nice pocket to get with a Nova. Battle mail. Level 3, I think there still are some levels, monsters here that will not drop the Oculamire. I'll still do it, but I'll just probably keep an eye out for them. Alright, this is a pretty decent one. Can just kind of skip over the wall here. Oh damn, there wasn't enough space. Oh shit. Ugh, 2 bosses over there. Fuck. Alright, well... Yeah, maybe we'll just make a new game. Because there's that guy on level 1, it kind of lends itself to making a new game. The more odds of getting him, pretty much halves the time that I need to go through a level.
The smell of death surrounds me.
It's actually, I don't know where all the bosses are here.
Cannot cast that yet. Cannot cast that yet. The sanctity of this place has been found. Cannot cast that yet.
Gotta say, it's pretty satisfying to warp into these guys and just pick apart so many of them.
Cannot cast that yet.
Ah, it sucks with scorpions, gotta go around. There's the butcher. Gonna have to do the butcher in sections, I think. That's a little ridiculous, holy fuck.
The spirits of the dead are now avenged.
Sheer, don't really need that. Fuck's sakes.
Cannot cast that yet. Cast that yet. Cannot cast that yet.
Oh, there's actually another boss there. Ah.
Cannot cast that yet. Cannot cast that yet. Cannot cast that yet. Fresh meat.
Trying to remember where the archer boss is.
Cast that.
Ooh, elixir strength. Guess I'll actually need to wipe this mob. Ideally, while he deals with the butcher, I should try and get the skeleton mob. Alright, chainmail, it's not very good.
The spirits of the dead are now avenged.
I don't know why I picked this up, I already identified it last time. Check level 2 real quick. Oof, that's a lot of mobs. Here the undeads are gonna give me more trouble, so I want to get rid of them first.
I do not have a spell ready.
Alright, I should be a little bit more careful because those guys can actually mess me up.
I cannot cast that.
If I warp into them, they could all hit me in like 5 times in a row. They seem to have high accuracy, but it's really hard for me to tell with monsters. no drops here. Shit, fucked that up. I don't know what this guy takes. Oh, he takes fire, nice. I think that's all the bosses here. Yep, okay. Whoops.
The smell of death surrounds me. I cannot cast that yet.
This one's not great because the bats come behind the golem.
Not enough mana.
Oh, that was actually a pretty realistic sound. Kind of like a hawk going in on something. Short battle bow. I think there's just the zombie boss left now. Could have swore that I didn't fight a zombie boss yet.
Spirits of the dead are now avenged.
Wizard mask. Wow. And perfect resist all. Obviously I can't get sacred from the butcher, but wow, right on 35%. And you do need really high percent rolls if you want to use resist all, because even with 2 of these, it's only 76% resist all, which is good. But I mean, like, you really start to notice the resist a lot from the last 10% there. So this is a good find. Oh wow, I landed on top of him. Okay, it says I'm still in battle, so I must have ran into a boss. He must just be like out in the open. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Fucking invisible fucker.
Cast that.
Get over here.
Cannot cast that. Cannot cast that. I cannot cast that yet.
Alright, there we go. That is a well cleared level. Depending on what I see, I like to get my hand ready on the Nova button. Just so if I do come across a wall, and say like archers, I know, okay, I can pop these archers.
I cannot cast that yet.
Shit. Alright, let's see what we got.
I do not have a spell ready. Not enough mana. I cannot cast that.
Kind of crammed in a corner here. Hiddens are pretty much my worst enemy because I usually like to section off enemies. Like this guy, he's the last magic enemy. The last spell I have to use is magic on him. So if I can get rid of this one magic guy, I can just keep my hands on the Holy Nova and like the Holy Bolt.
Cannot cast that.
So I really try and like section them off like that, but when they're invisible like that, it's really hard to tell like when you got them all. So ugh.
Cast that.
Even with enemies like this that are all Holy Bolt damage, I like to take the fast ones out of the equation so I can really not have to worry about going in deep for a dive later on. It's basically like as soon as you see the cooldown up, it's just bam, right back in. No worrying about, you know, hit-ins or, you know, a bunch of guys who can catch you really quickly.
No.
Actually, I kind of wonder what a Scudam. I honestly don't know why Mordor wouldn't put it on a Scudam or a Chaos Shield. Like, this kind of keeps the same low requirements. Ooh, Relic to Warp, nice. And you get a tiny bit more armor. I think you get like 2 more armor on average than like a Griffin Shield. So, that's cool. But I guess if you're going for some hipster, like really low stat build, then Griffin Shield might be best.
The smell of death surrounds me.
Ah, fuck. And it's really hard to warp. But luckily they can't open the door, so.
The spirits of the dead are now avenged.
probably an ambidexter. Yeah. This is Spirit Ward? No, Dawn of Anger? Okay. Not really too good. Alright, what did he drop? Staff of Hydra. Okay, don't need that. Need a lot of Hydras. I'm really surprised I got out of that. There's like 8 of them on me. Oh, my helm's actually losing durability here. That's a shame. I feel like I have a version of this ring, but it only takes 3 magic, which is, I think, the lowest magic requirement for a ring. So I'm gonna keep it, just in case. Guess I don't have repair oil on me. Oh well. Oof. A perfect plus 25 dexterity. It's 1 off on the DFE, but I mean, I think DFE on a ring is stupid, but I might just hold on to that. I mean, I might just need it for some melee mage action or something. I don't know where the boss noise is coming from. Oh, here we go. Alright. And it's right by level 2, so that's good. I guess the fastest way to make money in this game is to just do butcher runs. You get like 5,500 gold, I think it was. And bam. You make games like that, like super fucking fast. It's honestly like one of those things that just gets to the point where it's like like if you were to dupe something, like gold isn't really gonna help you, which is probably a good thing.
How may I
Because in
serve
every
you?
other game, it kind of just gets out of hand where you have like too much. And like here, you might have too much gold if you play super defensively, but or you play single player. But like at least it can't do anything. Like you can't just like copy a bunch of gold and go gamble it away or something. But I mean, at that point, you know, there's so many things you can do to exploit the game. It's like you can't really worry about all that. Sentinel is running a precision. I better write these down actually, just in case. I don't remember the type of mask that was, so I'll just write it as mask. And the good thing is that when you play a mage, you just get so many pieces of jewelry. You can like farm all the set, like jewelry, everything you want basically, just on this mage. Whereas other characters, it's like you might get a paladin armor, which is kind of useful, but only to one class. Whereas jewelry is kind of useful for everyone. Oh, we added TP. TP. But yeah, I haven't done multiplayer in the crypt today. Man, like I really need. Ah, that was stupid shit. I really need to
Cannot get there from here.
up this build because it was just like getting stunned, doing no damage, like pretty much all the things going wrong that could go wrong, and it really just feels like it's not the same build as it was a couple days ago, which it isn't, but damn, I didn't get one of them. Snipe. Just identify it really quick so we don't have to do this again if I die. Got most of the archers there, that's pretty good stuff. Fuck, nothing takes fire damage, it's all just holy bolt spam. Oof, more bosses, that's good. It's kind of good for 1 to 2 60% damage here because if I get a lucky Nova, I can really clean house. Just get through a lot of enemies. Actually, I think that was a mistake. I should go in the center of the room every time, so I get the maximum number of bolts hitting enemies. Rift shield, height shield. Slowly thinning out the pack. Wow. I gotta say that was that was a pretty sweet fight. Like that whole time I just managed to not get stun locked. Like I don't know if it was just dumb luck or if I actually positioned myself in a decent spot as I did that, but usually like I get stun locked and it just, you know, that whole fight would just end at the end with like, you know, one stun lock, but man, it feels good to not have to fucking redo that. Oh, man, hand hurts after that. Jeez. Well, we get our save game in. I think that's most of the bosses. They're all skeletons, basically, so it's really hard to tell. Try level 3 quick and just see what kind of enemies there are. Oh, fuck. Fuck. I shouldn't really focus on the fire guys. My hydras should do enough job of that. Enough job. Man, I can't English. Really don't want to get trapped in here by this boss. But it's so hard to keep track of them. Alright, we're getting rid of most of the undead here. Oof, what a fight. 2 levels back to back just like that. If I was a gladiator, that would be like 70 something resist. You know, maybe I'll keep that. It's so hard to keep track of what you have in your stash though. Usually when I go back, it's like, oh, I already have that. Ooh, nice amulet too. Wow, lots of good drops now. Holy cow. Just really close to perfect. Not complaining at all. Alright. Time for a new game. Should probably cut it out with these potions. With the amount of jewelry I get from butcher runs, I remember that was a big thing. Butcher runs would give me a ton of jewelry. So I gotta kind of ease up on that.
The smell of death surrounds me. I cannot cast that.
Tyra. Oh, there's archers back there, okay. I don't think I have it, but I don't think I want it. I don't think I'll be able to do that too many more times, but I'm gonna take some chances here and just pretend like I have enough armor to do that. Sage Mask too. I found a lot of Sage Masks from the Butcher, but I just don't remember which ones I have. This is kind of like medium tier. So give me like 70% resistant to fire, lightning, but not really great DFE. That's like borderline keep. Okay, well my Hydras deal with that. Oh, my Golem's in the way, damn it. Ooh, unique ring. Ah, Moreno's demise. It's really low level one. Oh well. Okay, looks like it's primarily undead. Maybe even all undead. Alright, I must have landed on another boss there. Let's see. Oh, there he is. Okay. Might be able to focus this one down. Yep. Alright. Okay. I know roughly where he is, now I just have to find him again. And pretty much Al-Qaeda him. There we go. Okay. Not a good drop. Ugh, fingers are so tight. I've gotta stretch.
Good day. How may I serve you?
Let's see if it has something like that. Wow. I have a Sapphire Mask of Defiance with 35 DFE. Holy shit. Okay, well, I guess I don't need that one. Well, actually, see, that's the shitty thing. Because if you have some items that give you like negative to all attributes, just a couple, then you might want the next one down. Because, I mean, realistically, the difference between this and the Alpha Helm was 2 AC. So it's like, are you really going to toss away something that could leave some build options open? In this case, 85 dexterity is pretty much 90 dexterity. There are very few items that just give -5 to all. Usually like this one, it's like -7, or it's like some crazy amount. Usually 10 or more, so yeah. I can't get rid of that. Oh sweet,
The
Spirit
smell
Merc.
of death surrounds me. I do not have a spell ready. I cannot cast that yet. Cannot cast that yet. The sanctity of this place has been fouled. I cannot cast that.
Enhance Perception. There are a couple mage uniques that take away from strength. Like the Darkness of Despair and things, but usually it's just too hard to get a stat like that back. I think I have it though. I'm pretty sure I have it. Oh, we got the undead boss in here too. Okay, heavy staff, short battle bow. Nothing really else needed.
I cannot cast that yet. I cannot cast that yet.
Field mail. Okay, all pretty much garbage.
The smell of death surrounds me. I cannot cast that yet. I cannot cast that yet. I cannot cast that yet.
Maybe I can just muscle through this crowd. Not quite. Saber. Yeah, great sword. It's a cleaver. I'm starting to feel pretty efficient. Usually it takes me a while, but this is probably one of the most efficient times I've felt playing this game. The last time was about maybe 3 years ago, where I had been playing probably like 4 to 8 hours a day with an older guy I knew. It was maybe it was just like the same levels over and over that kind of like cemented the habits. And I also played the exact same build. I didn't really change things up. So when you do the exact same build, I feel like you'll get better and better at that one particular build. Some things carry over, like how to, funnel an enemy or how to like sneak around a corner so you can get a glance at them. But I think just like the muscle memory of knowing exactly how many times to teleport and how many seconds you have before you're pretty much fucked.
Cannot cast that. Cannot cast that. I cannot cast that yet.
Okay, got him. Not a good item. These guys minions? No. Here, I guess I gotta decide if it's faster to just go after the boss or to pick apart all the enemies. Okay, cleaver. I don't think this is any good, it's just a battle hammer, okay. Cleaver, yeah. None of that was needed. I heard in the patch notes that, oh, here we go. That's pretty cool. I heard that in the changelog this was going to be happening, and I guess no one really hit that point in the patronage to really get one of those tombstones. So that's cool. That's a really nice touch. It doesn't take away from the gameplay, it doesn't make it feel unserious, you know what I mean?
The smell of death surrounds me. The spirits of the dead are now avenged.
plus $15 attributes. I think that's a perfect one. I found a lot of these, but I think that, or maybe it goes plus 4 DFE. But I think I only have a perfect one for dexterity based, not strength based. So, maybe I will keep it. Don't need that. Kind of hard to see the axe that he dropped here. Acolyte mail. Okay, there's a collar. That could be good. Alright. Oh, sick. We got it. Snipe. Okay, not needed. Ooh, elixir vitality. All right. Okay, I still have the elixir. Got pretty lucky there. Just were able to take the drops and zip right out.
I cannot cast that here. chill of death surrounds me. I cannot cast that yet.
Ooh, unique wand. What do we got here? Mindcry. Is it better than my Mindcry though? Oh, whoops. Whoa. I don't know how I survived. No business surviving that.
I cannot cast that yet.
Alright, 71, 54, 24. Okay, mine's just better in every way. Not like I really care about the stats of a Mindcry. I don't think those stats could be useful. I may actually already have it. Alright, I did a little bit of work on my inventory there, so I guess I'd like to save the game.
I cannot cast that yet. I cannot cast that yet.
Alright, where's level 2?
I cannot get there from here.
Alright, got the boss alone here. That's great. Battle staff, not good. Chainmail. I could have swore that guy was fire. Oh yeah, he's fire. It's taking my Hydras forever to try and attack him. All right.
I cannot cast that. Not enough mana.
Gotta get right in the back there. Single out the boss if I can. Ooh, unique ring. Nice. I may need this too. Very nice. Band of Untold Secrets. So, increased life stealing. That's pretty hard to come by. Life regeneration is kind of useless. Yeah. It's maybe part of a collector's item because it's hard to find unique rings that are Q level 6 and under because they won't drop from bosses. But honestly, my jewelry stash is just like overflowing with garbage, so I really can't be bothered to put more in there. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's any more bosses I haven't killed here. Yeah, I think that's all I could get. Ba-da-da-da-ba-da-da.
The smell of death surrounds me. I do not have a spell ready. The spirits of the dead are now avenged.
Oh, that time he only gave me 1800 gold. Maybe it's not as lucrative. Well, it's actually still pretty lucrative. I mean, considering how fast he is. Oh man. Alright, okay. Trying to find the invisible man here. Maybe clearing out the other shit will just kind of give them room to move around. Where is he?
I cannot cast that.
Oh well, there's Spirit Mark the Black. Oh, here it. Oh no, that's not him.
I cannot cast that yet.
Alpha Mask, that could be good. I still don't know where that burning one is though. Should be around here somewhere. I'm still in battle, so I came across him somewhere.
I cannot cast that yet.
This is so aggravating. Where is he? There he is. Wow. I hung around here for so long. Like, what took him? And he dropped a wand. Oh wait, no, he's still alive. Whoops. This one gives 5 spell levels, but like negative magic, I think. Yeah, this is... Let's try and count this up here. You've got -1 stat, maybe, which is the armor class, or 2 stats. Yeah, I think that's 2 stats. You've got 2.5 stats from the spell levels. Lose all regeneration is probably like half a stat. So you're about 2 stats. Then you get the DFE, but then you minus 33 magic. Minus 33 magic is more than a stat, so I guess it's about balanced, but honestly, it's really like all the negative magic items are really tight with each other. Like you've always got to compete with like an item like this. So it's like, are you really gonna beat 9 spell levels? Like, ah. And basically, whenever you use like Joker's Beak, you can't use any other items that have negative magic on them. So yeah, don't really think it's that good. I think I have one though. This one might be better. It's been a long time since I've pulled it out.
I cannot get there from here.
Alright, is that all the scavengers? Just about. What do we got? Ooh, Sorrow. I don't know if I have Sorrow, but I'm definitely willing to save, just in case I do not have it. I think it's shit, actually. I think it has something to do with, like, you lose all resistances, and you get, like, marginal buffs. Alright. Pretty high stats. Not quite whale, but pretty high. Alright. Armor class 9, that's half a stat. Plus 9 to all attributes. It's about 0.66 stats. -11 DFE. That is about 1.3 stats. I'll call it 1.5. 1.5 plus 1 minus half. That's a weird one. These DFE on rings is not their strong suit, but it looks about balanced. It looks around 2. It's just, I'm trying to think like when you could use this. Maybe if you're like a gladiator and you have one of these on. But yeah, honestly, I'm not really sure. Gives a little bit of everything, but 9 AC, it's not really like that terrific. If you have like AC on your chest piece, you don't, like 9 AC is not going to make or break you. I'll hold on to it though. I don't know what kind of builds that could be used for. Here, if possible, I want to try and, oh sweet, got a pretty good crit there. Now we can just go in and snipe the item if we're fast enough. Alright, maybe one more. We'll do one more game. You grind so hard, man, for a couple days and you're just like, oof. Just feel razzed. I did make a lot of headway though. Not on the things that I set out for, but I got the little things out of the way, so I can focus a lot harder.
The spirits of the dead are now avenged.
Could this ever be useful? I honestly just don't think it can. It's got high rolls, but I can't ever see that being useful. Because an assassin doesn't need like 21 plus to magic, they just need that plus 10.
I cannot cast that.
Where are you, Spirit Merc? Oh man, they're just fucking hammering me. God damn.
Cast that yet.
Oof.
I cannot cast that.
Centurion helmet. Oh, well, I say that was a job well done. That's a long grind sesh. Pretty nice. Didn't get anything this run, but got a lot of little things. It's days like these that you really hollow out your collection. You really make, you know, the crappier versions of your items turn up into the better versions. But anyway, I'll catch you guys next time.